When we talk about volume, we often think of it as the amount that something can hold, which is close to the truth, but not really. It's got to do with displacement, which is that concept that if you put something in water, it takes up a certain amount of space, and then the water rises as a result. And you do that in a sink of dishes, or in a bath, or in a basin, and you put something in and you notice that the water rises by the same volume as whatever it is that you just put inside. And perhaps that helps you understand that if you put an object inside water, it's taking up space, which means it's taking up cubic centimeters, if you like, and it's also taking up liters or milliliters. Okay, so for this first example, I'm going to sketch it for you, and I've got a problem with the first measurement. 0.12 meters, 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters. I immediately want to change that. So conversions come into every part of this topic. And I need to take that 0.12 and I need to change it into 12 centimeters straight away. All right, a closed rectangular prism. What might that look like? And I do find that drawing little sketches is quite helpful, especially when the problems get a bit more advanced, as you'll see. So the words length and breadth and height are a little bit immaterial when it comes to rectangular prisms, because the volume is going to be the volume no matter what you call the length, breadth, and height. But for the sake of it, the longest one will be the length, so that's going to be the 12, which means that's also 12 and that's also 12. Breadth is 6, so that'll be the bit that goes along, and then of course we've got the back end to the rectangular prism, so that is also 6. And then the height will be the 8. 8 at the back there. Okay, volume, we probably remember this from primary school, is going to be, in this case, sure, length times breadth times height, but I want you to remember that length times breadth is actually the area of the base times height. Okay, let's answer these questions. Calculate the volume of the prism in cubic centimeters. Now, if it had asked for something else, we could have gone into cubic centimeters first because that's how the measurements were made, or we could convert all the measurements, or we could just get to our answer and convert that. Okay, question A, I'm going to say volume equals length times breadth times height. That's going to be, because I've already converted, 12 times 6 times 8, and that's going to give me 576 cubic centimeters. I need to put the unit in right at the end. The next question is asking me to convert to milliliters, and this goes back to the spoon of salt and the sugar cube, which are the same, remember? So my cubic centimeters is my little sugar cube, and my spoon of salt is the milliliters. So actually, 576 cubic centimeters is exactly the same. 576 milliliters. The third question wants it in liters, which now I'm going to use my 576 milliliters to get to liters. I'm going to divide by 1,000, and that's going to get me 0.576 liters.